Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yessik here again today, trying to introduce Don't Starve as Sulu. But as it turns out, my Sulu impression is not the greatest. Oh god, this is loud. Please allow me to quickly turn it down. I apologize. Okay, enough Sulu impersonating. Again, I'm back on a quest to explore, find resources, hopefully find a teleporter. So this is going to involve a lot of dicking around, I am sure. So the idea today is basically watch Yessik dick around day and, you know, possibly imitate Sulu a bit. Here and there, you might say. I do need extra rocks because I'm going to be making campfires like all around the place. And thank you to everybody, I think it was 2 or 3 people who told me that in order to make myself a thing, you know the thing, right? The thing that you told me how to make. Taffy, I need to put honey in a crock pot. Now, I'm not sure whether it's for honey. Some people told me honey and honeycomb, but I somehow doubt that. So I think it's just honey in a crock pot. So I do have lots of food for tomorrow, and I am in a fairly good state right now, so it is time for more explorationing. I'm gonna stuff Niter inside of Chester as well. Because his name is Chester, Chester the Molester. And if you don't know what a molester is, he'll show you. At this point, you guys may be wondering, where the fuck does that song come from? That is a childhood song my sister made up when she was like, I don't know, 14 maybe? Doesn't sound very childhood, I guess. A teenage song? Anyways, I always thought it was truly hilarious. At about the same time, she made up that song and "No, Jack, no, don't give that cat a bone. Cats don't like bones, Jack. What'd that cat do to you, Jack?" It's not even really a song, but it's still fucking hilarious. What do you expect of me? She's a fracking Cylon. Oh man, I'm getting like all the teleporter parts. I almost know where they all are at this point. You get a regular flower. Not going to be picking up any insanity flowers at the moment. At the Satch moment. The moment of Sax. The Anglo-Saxon moment. I'm the Sax man. Shoot up, no. Not quite the same as the Scat man. Much easier to play saxophone than to scat, in my opinion. Unless, of course, by scat you mean shit. But to be honest, I'm just not sure which of those two terms came out first. I'm actually assuming the pornographic and really disturbing term came out first. I'm not saying that I mind people with scat fetishes. I'm just saying that, to me, it's a bit disturbing, you know, whatever. It's a bit like the idea of me having sex with a guy. I don't mind if other guys do. I just don't like the idea of me doing it. It is perfectly alright to do that. Or to, be awkward about things that you are not sexually attracted to. Just to comfort all you guys out there who I'm sure feel bad when they are thinking that they don't want to have sex with guys. What am I talking about? Do you want some counseling from Sulu? I don't fucking know. And my Sulu impression is bad. But bad to the bone. No, I wish I had more flowers. Okay, so nothing too special in there. There is this little spot of land, and in there is the, not teleporter, but other thing. So I guess I'm going to head over to my other fire pit and explore around there. I think there should be some area up north and down south here. I just want to get into the story mode and kind of improve my sanity, you might say. Improve my Xanadu. Ever since I was a young boy, I came from Xanadu. So I haven't been working very hard recently, and I've been wondering why. I think it might be that in the last 4 or 5 days, I have not been drinking my coffee, my daily coffee. And now that I stop and think about it, I always drink my daily fucking coffee, so I'm assuming that that has actually caused me to have a drop-off in the total amount of work I get done every day. So I'm here with my coffee again. Coffee and cigarettes. To drown all my regrets in coffee and cigarettes. Why do I have the feeling that I'm singing this like 2 octaves lower than the song was originally meant to be sung? I sung 1,000 songs, I apologize. So again, just exploring today, trying to find the portal to the next area, trying to regain my sanity as fast as I can. Sane as fast as you can. You can't insane me. I'm the sane. I'm sane. Dabba dee dabba da dabba dee. So I said I'm not sure if I said this or not, but my voice is kind of recovered. I'm pretty sure I told you last episode that basically I went out partying the other day for Despic's birthday, and my voice ended up slightly fucked up. So I am in the process of trying to solve that. I should probably attack that beehive eventually. But I don't have armor at the moment. I need to make myself some of that marble armor. Drown all my regrets in coffee and marble armor. I'm feeling mighty lonesome. Haven't slept a wink. This might be the lowest that anyone has ever sung black coffee before. Who am I kidding? That's probably absolutely a lie. Absolutely a lie. You should abstain from lying. Especially that lie, because it's stupid. And no one would believe you anyways. How much time do I have left in the day? In the daytime, probably quite a bit. Do I have enough shit to make myself a torch right now? Carrot, flint, and tinder. Ever tell you that I used to be made of tinder? Basically, my parents were having a hard time having a baby, so they actually just piled up a bunch of tinder in the shape of a boy. And in the night, a fairy came along and revived the tinder so that they could have an actual child. And they called me Tindowina. Yeah. Well, there's another boon here. And the boon is a bunch of rope, so, you know, I'm not gonna scoff at that. Rope is fucking useful. And I'm really liking the new boons. Because for a little while, the game was actually a bit too hard, in my opinion. Like, if you didn't have all the sciencey stuff necessary, or if you didn't get the right materials, or if you didn't spawn in the right location, you could just be entirely fucked over. So I didn't follow the coast very well there, but I did find a few beehives, and not in a huge hornet nest like in my last area. Again, I'm going to apologize at the Apollo for being a follow of Dagon. Yep, I'm gonna need to make a torch. Equip that torch, and my camp is... Where the fuck's my camp? North. Straight north. And forward unto dawn. I saw a weird flash up there. Let's see, can I burn my trap? No. Can I... Yeah, I can burn petals. I'm going to keep 12 of these petals, however, because I think they will make for very, very good... another... what's it called? Basically, I'm just going to put this down on the ground to rot right now. It is almost getting a bit saggy anyways, and I'm going to make myself another one. Lovely. So, still haven't managed to find the portal. I'm kind of sad about that. Let's look at the map so far. Now, this is mostly following the coast. I'm fairly certain that is coastline in there, yeah. So, I have some middle areas to explore and some side areas, just like over here. Wait, where am I now? Where am I now? Where am I? Yeah, I have middle areas here. I have some middle areas here. Not sure if I've done proper exploration of that side, but I'm going north next time, just to see what I can see. Hopefully all that I can see isn't just the bottom of the deep blue sea. But time for a sip of my coffee. I guess I can unequip my torch. Lovely. And I got myself a brand new flowery hat. A brand new blag of toys. You know, the French have the least elegant word for joke ever. I'm not sure who knows this, but French, for some reason, and I speak French and I am French, so I'm allowed to say this, is considered a very elegant language. I beg to fucking differ. Their word for joke is blague. Blague. B-L-A-G-U-E. Are you fucking kidding me with that word? The French? That's actually what you went with? Out of all the syllables you could put together in, like, every possibility? Blague? Yeah, nice. Way to fucking go. I'm not gonna pick any more flowers right now because that would be a waste of my time. What you say? That you only meant well. Well, you did. What you say? That it's all for the best. Have you ever seen the original of that? Basically the worst death scene in the history of death scenes. Okay, have I actually explored this whole coastline? No, I don't think I have. It would have actually saved me quite a bit of time because there's a lot of rocky area over there, and I was, at the beginning of this Let's Play, if you remember properly, I was desperately looking for a rocky area. A rocky and Bullwinkle area. When I get back to my main camp, finally, I think it might be time for me to finally make a crock pot, and, you know, in order to make a crock pot, to quite possibly... Look at all these logs. Look at these boons. These boons are the best around. I wonder how this fucker died. He had all the fire and berries he needed. I wonder how this fucker died. I'm not even sure who I'm imitating anymore. I know I was all excited about the rocky area, but now I'm going to explore in a different direction. Because I kind of saw up that way already. And I need more carrots to survive the night. All I eat is carrots and berries. Shut up. It used to be kind of true when I was a kid. I would eat meat, but I disapproved of most vegetables minus, like, carrots, raw carrots. And, like, raw celery. So, to make sure I ate vegetables, my mom would just, like, cut up a, like, huge pile of celery and carrots and be like, you don't have to eat them, but I'm putting them in front of you. I found a gnome? A gnome? It's junk, I think. A spear. And a box thing. Well, I've now found every part of the teleporter, but apparently the teleporter is useless and will just send me to a new new area that it's basically like this area, so I see no point. Aw, that looked vaguely suspicious, so I hoped it was a teleporter. I don't even know what this teleporter looks like. And I don't know what the gnome is for either, so I guess eventually I will put it somewhere near my camp to keep me company. No, I'll throw it into Chester here. Chester seems like he likes to eat gnomes. Don't you, boy? Yeah, you're a good Chester. Good Chester. Good Chester. Good Chester the molester. Now, where exactly am I going? I may need to actually make another campfire. I do have 15 logs, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So apparently the new trick to actually getting a fire to run for the whole night, not that I need it to right now because the nights are so short, is to just pile up a bunch of logs on it. Wait. To get one board and get it to burn. Burn a board. I's the buys that burns the boards, and I's the buys that builds her. It's the weirdest fucking Canadian song. The stereotypical Canadian accent. A lot of people will claim that it doesn't really exist. But for those of you who don't know, it is actually a Newfoundlander accent. And those fuckers are crazy. I don't actually remember the tune of the song because this is the this is the words, and they always distract me from the given tune. This is Canadian folk music again. I's the buys that builds the boat, and I's the buys that sails her. I's the buys that... Do you know what that means? What that translates into? I'm the boy who built the boat, and I'm the boy who sails her, which is bad grammar to begin with. But Jesus fucking Christ, how the hell did the English language become that? I don't know. No offense to Newfoundlanders, I actually really like the accent. It's kind of hilarious. Kind of hilarious. And every once in a while, you meet somebody in Canada with a Newfoundlander accent, and you're like, I want to spend all my time with this person. All his time are belong to me. Can I identify on the map where that little bit of crank went? Where I could shaft his crank? Won't be the first crank you've shafted. Can't really, unfortunately. Maybe I should have put a trap down. 'Cause you're the trap down. Shoot a wop wop but a bow. Bow. An extra berry bush. Well, I guess I'm probably camping near all of those tall birds. Tall birds are a bit scary, especially when they have eggs nearby, but, you know, sometimes you just have to camp near tall birds. You have no choice in the matter. You have no mat in the choicer. You have no bang right in the kisser. Spousal abuse. Alright. I can't see anything. I have nothing equipped right now. Where's my opulent pickaxe? What did I have equipped for a little while that unequipped my opulent pickaxe? I'm probably gonna camp out right next to something stupid. I can't see a thing, and I stop remembering. The days all pass like moments. Turn to Sulu. It's like Takei says. It's okay to be Takei. Look up It's Okay to be Takei. If you've ever seen any videos that George Takei puts out, first of all, you should know if you don't know this, George Takei is gay, and he's a big gay spokesperson. And he, at one point, a school made it illegal to say the word, or they banned the word gay. So he put a video out that's like, from now on, you don't have to call people gay. I will donate my name to this cause, and you can call people Takei, because it's okay to be Takei. And it's awesome. Oh my. Might as well cook the carrots first since I have less of them. Less of them. Yes, I have less of them. Do I have a pile of 40 rocks already? Because I don't see why I should have a pile of 9 rocks. Seems like too few rocks. No, probably because I just used a bunch, and I'm just planting fires everywhere. I'm really trying my hardest to get to the story mode here, guys. Look at how much of the map I have explored. This is like all the map. There's like some bits up here that I have not yet seen. There is a swamp down here that I just actually kind of don't want to explore. Because swamps scare me. Now where the hell is that fucking crank thing? Cranky thing? Was it over here? I don't think so. It had like some pillars around it. I thought those would appear on the map. Well, I know it's along this path here, so shouldn't be too hard to find it in the future if I need it. If I discover there is a reason. One good raisin. It's okay to be Takei. What do I have in Chester? A gnome, some berries. I might as well stack the berries and stack the berries. Stack the berries, stack the berries, stack... You know, honey doesn't really go bad. It always bothers me that... Like, it does, but it takes a really fucking long time, so it always bothers me when honey goes bad in this game. Oh well, daytime is back. The daytime's come and I want to go home. What's that? Is that something I missed? This looks like a little bit of Jessica, I don't know, in my life. A little bit of Rita's all I need. I don't remember how that song goes. I once tried to sing that at karaoke when I was like 12, and I didn't realize that I only knew like fucking 10% of the words. I was like, shit. By the way, how I sounded when I was 12 and how I sound now, pretty much identical. My voice did not change that much. I can't help but notice that there is spiders, and a lot of these spiders are probably turning into spider queens, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, Spider Queen. Fuck off, Spider Queen. Why the fuck are you so big and scary? Also, why? Hey, a graveyard. I could dig this up to... Ooh, gold. Don't chase me. You don't need to chase me. I just want your gold. I just want to steal your gold nugget. Do you know how much money you would have gathered if you gathered 4 gold nuggets that size in real life? That would seriously be worth, like, $10,000. Now, I pulled that number out of my ass, but it would be around there, believe me. That isn't a low estimation. Gold is fucking expensive right now. It's having sex with expensive, and I don't really care for that because expensive is my... well, used to be my girlfriend, and I'm a jealous type. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, why do I always fail at exploring? I'm trying my hardest. Better go check out this little corner that I haven't really checked out. The Funk Soul Brother. Okay. Not there. For Prince Ali. Not there for Prince Ali. Or for me, for that matter. Which I guess should matter more for me than just some random motherfucker with a stupid name. If I can find it. If I could, then I would. I think I'm mixing up songs here. I'm getting too tired. I'm giving up hope. Whoa. Basalt. I'm gonna mine the shit out of you. Oh, you can't mine it? Do you have to blow it up? Do you have to, like, gunpowder it? Gotta make a bomb? Baum? Bowels. Yeah, it sounds like I'm about to be attacked. I'm just gonna equip this spear if nobody minds too much. Don't really have a helmet or a suit of armor with me, but it definitely sounds like hellhounds are well on their way. Do I have a pigmen village I can visit nearby? Seemingly not. Whenever, wherever, we'll always be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the thing I'll fear. I have the feeling I have the words to that song really wrong. Which, ironically, also sounds a bit like a song. Words to that song are all wrong. Oh, there's a hellhound. I don't have enough health to be dealing with you all right and proper. Ow. Okay, so I think it is time for me to run to a pigmen village. And the nearest pigmen village is nowhere to be found. What once was nowhere is now to be found. What was blind but now can see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I always find it hilarious when guys sing that song. The save a wretch like me part is kind of funny. Can I go on a road all the way here? No. No, I can't. But I do have to make it to a pigmen village, and the closest one is up there near my old camp, where I must do some explorating anyways, so I might as well. I need some defense. I need defense. Oh! I need you bees. Where's my beekeeper helmet? Here it is. Where's that other bee? I saw 2 regular bees. Just an everyday, regular, normal mother beer. Mother beer? Is that like a mother bear? Wait, are the hellhounds fighting the bees? Yes! Come on. Enemies, take care of each other for me. And one more bee. That's the last one I need. I need you, bee. Yes. Yes! You have fulfilled your destiny. Now join me in the dark side. I'm pretty sure that is actually the end of all of those guys. All of guys. All of guys sounds like some sort of weird ass motherfucking. I might make another camp in the main pigman village now that I am headed that way, because I would rather leave the swamp exploration for very last, because I hate swamps. And look at my health. I need to increase my health in order to live. So I think that me delaying a tiny bit before exploring the swamp is probably reasonable. Probably reasonable. And they're really spamming me with these suspicious piles of dirt. These suspicious pile of dirt. These suspicious individual pile of dirt. Thanks for that, Yessik. You are basically the greatest. Okay, so this road will actually lead me all the way to where I need to go. And it will give me seeds, which I always appreciate. I like seeds. I like big seeds, and I cannot lie. You others can't deny. When a seed walks in with a little bitty wasteland round thing in your face, you get gardening. Wait, you don't garden when a seed walks in? A waste of seeds. Seeds such as these are wasted on your type, on your kind. On your type kind. I type as kind as I am. So let's go ahead, hope it's not full moon, plop down a fire. There we go. And it is basically night. Going back to my camp, I have enough bees now. I need more trees for the bees. On my knees. With he is. In the his-ow. Better cut down this tree, why not? Could use extra trees. I could also use pine cones. Because pine cones will indeed help me forget about my sorrow, as pine cones have a tendency to do at times. And by forget about my sorrows, I mean I can put them on the fire, add some fuel. Lovely! Lovely! Yes! And unfortunately, I think this is it for this episode. I'm sorry I didn't get much done. I did a lot of exploring. I gathered all the resources I needed. I fought off the hellhounds, you know, the stuff happened. And I explorated the countryside. Look at how many rocks. Look at all these rocks. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.